Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Here we will be playing some BTD Battles, Moab Pit Arena, and let's see how many we can win. So let's start. And we get a not so good opponent. Let's see if we will win this one. Pretty easy opponent and pretty easy map too. Dark Farm is. That's what we will be doing. And let's buy some farmers while the opponent is getting ready. Let's buy it at full speed. And there we go. We got quite a few farmers there. And it's effective utilization of time, right? Uh, the opponent wants to waste the time in the start screen. That's no problem. I will buy farmers in that time. It will save me some time later when I will be requiring farmers, when I will be running out of farmers. So that's good. So he has started with the wizard, so we will be doing that and we will be trying to put that. Alright. I just remembered that I didn't start my auto hotkey script, which I should have started. So I will start it right now. Let hopefully he doesn't rush me or something. So I have to start my auto hotkey script. Program files. Auto hotkey with it. So he is not rushing me. Okay, so that was started, but that was not running. So yeah, it's all good now. I have to make a catapult in here last so that these group balloons can be tackled effectively. Else I will be keep. What the hell? You'll be sending pings. Don't do that. You're wasting your eco like that. So let's get that. And now we are set. We'll be farming. And we will be sending quite a few blacks in the next round. Because wizards, they are weak against blacks. Anyways, let's keep farming. Could be a pretty easy game. He's decent. He knows how to eco and all. He's sending quite a few blacks here. So I should have sent him the blacks. I didn't notice that the round was over. Let's put down the spikes and let's get one more. This should be set at last. Lost quite a few lives there. His strategy is definitely bad. You shouldn't go this strategy in this map because it is not efficient. You should be farming. In most maps, farms are the meta. So anyways, it's just hardcore ecoing. Let's send him some region wipes and he will be struggling to those. And he will be boosting it definitely, or else he will be losing a lot of lives. So let's see which one he does. First of all, let's get rid of his spikes and get a triple darts in here because we are losing so many lives. So his 3 towers are official right now because this is a 3 tower game. He has heli pilot, boomerang, and wizard. So unless he does a boomerang ability or something like that, he has no chance of defending an all-out region rainbow rush. Let's get the lead detection up and let's spam some jugs in here for spam. Okay. Although he has no chance of rushing because he is just constantly echoing. So the plan will be just I will be taking out his boost and then I will be all out in him. So I don't think he has enough money for a turbocharge. So here we go. We're going in, boys. Yes, blacks, pinks, everything. Just boost already. You're dead. You're dead. That was a pretty easy game in Moab Pit. Hope we get some good players from the next game. And here we go to the next game. This is a decent opponent. Let's see his battles. Discuss we can. I know we shouldn't judge him by his cover, but yeah, he's decent. See, his batch is not easy to get unless you are in a terrible region, but hopefully he's not. He's decent. He's 7. His name A7MD M7MD. Whatever now. So this is the strategy you want to do in this map. It's very OP. Some people like to go boomer instead of wizard, but they boomer doesn't stand a chance late game. So you should definitely want to go to wizard if you want to stand a chance late game, because in normal games in this arena and in this map, not many games go late game, so therefore people get away with going boomer. But if by chance it goes late game, you're doomed. Buccaneers won't hold forever, you know. You can lose on top of that. I should be focusing on the game because this opponent is not bad. He is sending quite a few blues. I guess I should do it. Yes, let's do it. Use one set of spikes. I use none. Hopefully we will get our banana farms in this round only. Let's see. Yes, we got ours. Now we will be rushing him with the ping, with the balloon boost, and making life tough for him. So let's set him to strong and sending those things. We have a spike, he doesn't, so he is at a disadvantage right now. Let's do that. That was an awful spike placement because you don't want the AI boost to mess up your spike placements. And he will be losing lives, quite a few lives. There you go, he's down to 64 lives. He's keeping on sending. Let's do that, sell that. And we are definitely having the life advantage. I should have done that faster shooting before, but whatever. Let's get a second buck here. And we're good to go. He battle energy, which is definitely not good for him. He's angry at me. Yeah. Keep sending these blacks. They are not damaging me that much. Plus, I have all of my road spikes. Hopefully, I do use them because sometimes we forget to use those road spikes. Anyways, I'm up in farms, up in lives. Things are looking good for me right now. See how the game goes. I'm sure he's doing an yellow rush. Yes, I told you. And that was a failed rush. Let's get up another farm and increase the farm gap between us. Things are getting better. And I don't see a chance we are losing this game unless I mess it up very badly. I don't think we should do it. We should be missing this game. Game is in the bag, guys. I was trying to farm. Let him farm. I'm not getting more than 3 farms, so banana plantations because it's risky. Getting up that, getting up some camo detection, and that would be easy. You shouldn't farm after round 10 unless you are very sure that you can defend. I don't think he is, because here goes a rush. And he boosted, means he is dead. This means he is dead. He is dead. Just see this, guys. Once you boost, you cannot defend in this strategy. Come on, go in. You just cannot whatever you do. Okay. So if you are using wizard, both wizard, then you should not boost unless the opponent boosts the rush first. That's it. No matter how angry you are, you shouldn't have boosted, man. So that thing is pretty difficult. On 13 is pretty difficult. If you are doing it, then you have to try to charge. So even if opponent sends a booster pressure at you, you're still good to go. And that becomes much easier for most players. But if you can defend with the rush, pre-rush, without boosting, then you are set. Because if the opponent sends a boosted rush after that, you still have the boost. So you can just boost it and press defend. So that opponent has a lot of money down the drain. So we will be going the same strategy again. And there you go. This player doesn't make the playlist. It is not bad, I would say. Let's see what strategy he goes. I love 3 towers because this has happened countless times with me that an opponent just whips out a back shooter out of nowhere because he has got it in his fourth and I just lose the game. Because you saw the rush I did the previous game, that rush could have been easily countered if the opponent had like attack shooter or something like that. I don't normally send camos behind it, I always forget. And also, I don't think that this is very means this is clever to send camos, but if you're sending camos, then you're spending more money. That means your rush is smaller, and therefore I don't send the camos because the chances of having attack shooter are low, right? But still, I'm the unlucky person, and I always get attack shooter. And my opponents always have attack shooter and just rip me out. I really feel bad for those games. Anyways, so he is not rushing me with anything, but I will be rushing him with a lot of things. And then I will be stopping because he's over defending now. You shouldn't get the second triple darts up so early because you want your opponent to spend some money on those rushes. If they don't spend the money, they are spending it on farms, which means that you are going down in farms. You get your opponent out farming. That's the last thing you want to do. Anyways, with two triple darts, he's set now. So I won't be rushing him with anything right now. And that thing better be safe than sorry. So get the wizard up, get that up. Because I'm already out farming him. I don't need to out farm him anymore. Let him waste his money on these rushes. So now he has caught up with me on farms, but I'm just upgrading it again because I have so much money stored up. So next thing I will be doing is a yellow rush because he doesn't have his catapult up yet. Let's get up one more farm. Okay. So if he upgrades a farm, I'm going for a yellow rush. No, he's not upgrading a farm. He's playing it safe. So however you want to play it. But you should always try to micro object things. Like right now, he's doing a big ass yellow rush. Let's use all sets of our root strikes. We will be losing lives, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. We have so much up in farms, and now he's screwed because he has to get up a jug, which is very hard unless he has some cheap leaf popping power. I don't think he has, so he's screwed. He's screwed, guys. He's screwed. He's dead. That's what happens when you try to catch up with your opponent as well as try to rush them too much. That's what happens. You have limited money. You just can't afford to spend it on stupid things. Let's get this as well. This more popping power. Okay, so he might be rushing us right now. I want to force him to build that ODS. So this, and this, and this. This should force him to build an ODS. Yes, or is he dead? He's dead. He's dead. He's too late at building that ODS. So that's how we win the games. So I think I will stop the video once I lose one match. Unless I lose, I'm keeping grind or whatever you may call it. So if you get a good opponent, I want to show one lose, and then yeah, I'm going to stop the video. That will be a nice video, and I'm not cutting out any portions of my video, just to tell you that many people do, but I don't have any problem sharing my losses because this is just a game, So in a game, it's always win or lose. That doesn't matter. The only thing, uh, only thing that matters is that you had fun playing that game. You had fun watching this video because we play games for fun, not to win or lose, but definitely we get more fun while winning. So whatever. We got a good opponent here, but I don't know why his record is so bad. And I shouldn't be going that far. Yes, Ellie, let's select the towers first. Then I will be talking. Just while we are commentating, it's very difficult to play. It's difficult to play. Anyways, so I should do a heavy pallet start and then get up the farm. That's the plan. So heavy pallet start. Here we go. Didn't want to lose tons of lives here, so I will be doing the heavy pallet start and then getting off the farm, sending 5-6. That so he leaves the lives. So he has no road spikes left now. Don't know what he will be doing. He will be leaking some serious amounts of lives in here. And we will be getting up our farm right about now. I don't know, he started with the farm, he has some money advantage, but you never know. Because he leaked a ton of lives there. I think it's better to play safe in such situations. He leaked so many lives along with losing all his spikes. And I think we have caught up in farms with him. See, we have pretty much caught up in farms with him. Just imagine that. And we will be not battle energizing it. We will be putting down a spike in here. We will be getting that. And we will be doing that with the battle energy. So he will be losing more lives now. So I just missed the banana plantation just by $15. Imagine that. Whatever. So I need to get up a boomerang right now, which is quite difficult here to place the boomerang. Let's do it in close. He's losing some serious amounts of lives. So he has a wizard, not a pony. And he is farming heavily. Let him farm. I don't have any problems. I will be doing that too. And let's prepare for it. Hopefully he doesn't rush me now, because I am not ready to get up the thingy. Bionic boomer. Now I'm ready. So rush me. I'm ready now. Let's get it up. I got up the wrong thing. It's all okay. Let's get up that. Should get that up in here. He's losing, he's leaking eventually. Let's get up the camera detection and put that. Okay. We might rush me right now. Let's boost that and then do our own rush, and then we will be prepared to sell our farm if we need. So that is dead. That's why I don't go for wizard, because wizard is difficult. With wizard it is difficult to defend. With boomerang you can just boost without any thinking, without thinking about anything, because three rushes you just start to charge. It's just so easy. In indoor pools it is really difficult to defend. Not kidding. So I don't know if anyone is there in the stream or not. No, nobody is there in the stream. But it's okay. This will become a video after the stream ends. So it just doesn't matter. It's my way of shooting the video, recording it live. Okay. So we got Ninja next time. Then guard. Let's go the same strategy. I think that's a good strategy for Zen Garden too. OP strategy for Zen Garden. Love it. In block the but I go this. This is you to defend the region in the rush without boosting. Small region in the rush without boosting with result this match. So you move the 12 guys, start with the farm, put down the buccaneers, then 5 sets of loons. That is definitely not how you want to start. So you can say, by the looks of it, that this guy is a noob kid. He's gonna lose directly. So he will be ecoing right now, I guess. Yes, as I thought. I can't send him anything. Got to get up my grape shots as fast as I can, because I don't want to lose his lives to eco. That will be terrible. Horrible, ridiculous. Now I will be getting on the wizard as soon as I can. Eco will be difficult to handle. And now, I can guess it. Last, oh baby, that's a good spot for a wizard. That's a good targeting for a wizard. Set that to last two and strike that leak. Wait a sec, guys. Wait a sec. This guy is dead. 100%. Or maybe not 100%. 99.9999999% he's dead. He's dead meat. And whenever I say dead, I don't mean dead in real life. Some people just think that he's dead. That's not what I mean. Okay? Don't get serious about things like that. I say dead in the game. Okay? Some people just think that I'm meaning dead. I'm being mean to people. That's not true. I'm just saying he is defeated in the game. So, but it's much easier to say that he is dead. Much more interesting. That's why I say he's dead. Anyways, I think he will be doing a beefy yellow rush at me. So I better prepare. Better not do any stupid upgrades of my farm to repent later on. If he does a yellow rush, I should get up lightning wizard. Yeah, definitely. But if it doesn't do a yellow rush, then I am definitely doing a yellow rush plus upgrading a farm. Just see. I just did the yellow rush, upgraded the farm. Oh, he stole that for placing it in some other spot. That's all okay. I'm sticking with 2 farms. Don't need to, or maybe I'm getting three, but definitely I'm not upgrading this to a banana plantation because, as I said, that it is dangerous to upgrade a farm or do any kind of money making upgrades after round 10 and before round 14. That is a very difficult time, and you don't want to be messing around trying to eco harder. You know these things happen, and you can just defend like that. It's easy as cake, and that means that this guy is dead, and by dead I mean he is defeated. Oh, see how cute is that? He just showed his tack shooter. Hey, this deserves a BM, guys. He was so excited about bringing his tack shooter and defending my rush that he just put down the tack shooter before I even rushed it. Wow, that's some BS. That's already 5 games in a row, right? I'm just in a hot streak right now. Why am I not getting some good opponents? Defeat me so that I can end the video. This video is getting longer and longer. Give me a good opponent, come on. This is Moab Pit, right? Give me a good opponent. This way, I'm kind of ready for losing also because I'm not so upset on losing. If I want to lose, I want to end this video. As well as if I win, then also I'm not upset because definitely I have won the game, so I shouldn't be upset. Both ways I'm happy. That's it. That's all. Thank you. Give me a good opponent. Battles? There's no good opponent in this game? Am I really the best of the best? They see this opponent. Just ridiculous. I'm saying I'm playing this game and another game. This video cannot last forever. This has to end sometime. And I'm not skipping this map. I was about to say that I'm not skipping this map because I'm not so good at that map. Maybe he had a chance of winning this game. But he just decided his own fate right now. He's dead. He's dead. He just decided his own fate. He just gave me a good map with his guard formings. And unless his outside looks does not describe his skill, he's doomed. He's dead. So do that. With Dark Monkey, you can send 7 sets. No, not 7, a lot of sets. So first send as many as reds as you can before getting the more bananas, and then just send. I think I sent too many. Anyways, then just send 6. I sent too many blues. Sent the blues up to round no up to 35 seconds. See how noob this opponent is. Man, I hate playing with this. I love to lose. I play this game to lose. The more I lose, the more I love this game. Because I love challenges in my life. To pink rush, come on. Okay, that's even better. That's even better. I will be striking this, and I will be getting that. At least he has some brains. He is layering. Layering is an advanced technique, so at least he knows something about the game. So I will be sending him this with that, and I bet he's gonna get a. I was about to say that I bet he is gonna get a his second triple bat monkey, but he looks even worse. He's gonna boost as well as get up the second triple bat monkey. Wow, that's an absolute new big play. Keep sending him, it's not damaging me that much. Now it will, now it will damage you a little bit, but I can afford. Now it will, maybe a little bit, but not to an extent that I will lose the game. It's constant ego. I should not farm hard with these type of noob players. I lose to this kind of noob players because they just keep sending constant space eco and this type of players. Why will I keep farming hard heavily with this type of players? There's no need. There's no need to farm heavily. He's gonna lose anyways. If you try to do that kind of heavy farming with these type of players, then you will end up losing because they don't follow the norms. They don't follow the normal strategy of this game. Playing this game, they just play stupidly, send anything they want and everything they want. So I think he's dead here. Die, noob. Noob. Die. Die to this rush. Noob. That found wizard noob. This is not ninja wizard too. Yeah, about that. Get a good job on that. The next thing he will be doing, I think I should get up my ace. I think the next thing he will be doing is a regen rainbow all out rod. And that's how you defend the regen rainbow all out rod. And that's how you send the regen rainbow all out. So it's not all out. Enough to kill him at least. And he's dead. Let's BM him. Well done. Oh, he was rushing me again. Funny, funny. Now the last game, guys. I'm tired of facing these moves. These moves. In the last game, I don't lose in this game. I am gonna stop this. You better play well, player. Player. You better play well. You better defeat me. Should I randomize? Why will I randomize? No way. Stupid move picks will win. And they will think that they're good at this game because they beat a player with a beat all luck faced with 9 million medallions. No, shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. But we can still go interesting loadouts, which I have never tried before, but which I want to try out in this map. So hopefully we can. This and that. Okay. This loadout I want to try out in this map. I've never tried before, so that gives a little bit of advantage to him. Hopefully he uses that advantage and wins the game, which will make up for the perfect ending, which I want him to. I don't think that it's helping. He's not farming, he's starting with a stupid position, a stupid dark monkey at a stupid position. Okay, so he's farming and he's starting with a dark monkey. So I don't think he's with a good strat. He's gonna lose again. Even if I'm trying out a new stat, I'm not going to lose to this man ever. You might have noticed that I started with a spike at the first round, at the beginning of the round, and that I did because I just scraps out the farm users. Because for the first round, you can make equal. If you anti-stall the first round, it doesn't affect you at all. You're not making an eco out of that round, so let that round pass quickly. That's the strategy. Okay, so that, but farm users just need that time to gather the money and get the farm at the first round. But if they don't get the time, they might get the farm. Don't get me wrong, they might get the farm. But then they don't have enough time to build a farm as well as a defense. And then when they start equaling with the reds at the second round, they just get crapped out. And this thing, the most affected is the heli-pilot users, because they really need a lot of time before they start defending the blooms. And those are not gonna do crap. We should have sent blacks. But I think this player is an even bigger move than the last guy we battled. Moab Pit, man, it's just filled with moves. Somehow my eco is not the best, but I guess it's kinda endless story. That's why. I think you should keep it this way because you can do a beefy yellow rush at me, and I should be able to defend it, but I don't think he's doing that. He's upgrading the farm, and he will be boosting to my eco. Haha! That's how noob delicious he is. Boost! Mark, boost! I'm not sending enough of them. Get it? Disconnected, man. This is the worst way to end it. Disconnect? Really? No. If he disconnects the game, I'm doing another one. No matter what. What kind of crap players, man? Next stream will be on BTD Colosseum, and there I will get owned. I'm sure. Good players come in BTD Colosseum. They just own people. Well, I'm looking up for that. So as soon as BTD Colosseum comes out, I will be starting to stream, and, and hopefully some of you guys can join my stream. I would love to see that. Or else I will be just uploading another video. And I would love to play with some of the viewers because the good players also come. And I would love to teach some of you guys if you want to improve in this game, and if you are not so good at this game, if you are still playing Ceramic Crystal or below. Like, if Ceramic Crystal is the highest arena, then I'm not talking about that. But if some other arena is the highest, you are still not able to go to the highest arena because you don't have enough medallions, then you can join one of my streams and I will be glad to teach you, give you some pointers how to improve on this game. That's that. I don't know why we are not finding an opponent. The last game? Last game? What sort of win streak at? What's our Moab Pit win streak at? It's definitely at 8. Definitely at 8. 8, yeah. It's when we started this game, I started playing, we had 9 million medallions and now we have 900 and no, 9.28 million medallions. Not 900. Whatever. Come on, find the game. Good opponent. Decent opponent. Decent opponent. Decent to bench. He's good opponent. Wow, I didn't realize that. I just saw his double silver band. Glad I looked into it and saw that prestige badge, man. This is good opponent. If I wouldn't have looked into it, then I would have thought, if I lose to him, I would have thought that I lost to a move and I would have felt very bad to that. But I'm glad I looked up his profile and just how great for players he is. The game is lagging so much. Mm, Get up the Buccaneer as soon as we can. Send the Blues 5 sets. Get that upgraded. Then move loose and start to build that grape shot. Finally, you need that grape shot to defend this, or else you will be losing a lot of lives, which I don't want. And sometimes this happens that you think that you will defend without the grape shot, and you just keep losing lives, and you suddenly think that, oh crap, so many lives are getting lost, let's upgrade to the grape shot. That's something that you don't want to happen with you. Because then you are upgrading to the grape shot as well, and you're also spending you're also leaking those lives. So that's something that you don't want to happen with you. So he's a good player, so he might beat me. I will try my best. So the commentary may be down a little bit, but enjoy the gameplay anyways. Let's try to concentrate. These kind of players come in here to Colosseum and just own me. They just own me. I'm not claiming that I'm the best player in the game. Because I'm not. I'm not the best player in the game. I'm still learning. But I'm better than many people. Most of the people. But there are still so many people that can beat me hands down. I just accept it. So many people are there who can beat me hands down. With 8, 29, 30, we got our second plantation up. Now the worry is about the yellow rush. So let's not build the wizard, but keep it ready. As soon as the yellow rush hits, I'm gonna build it. Or if he puts down a farm, then I'm gonna do that. So let's put down a farm, upgrade it, as well as put down a wizard. So that's the best way to play it. Do that. Now 3 banana farms are already built. So now what I will be doing, building my lightning bolt, building up defenses. I must start because it's just difficult. You can't have more than 3 plantations, or else it will be really risky. So let's keep building defenses. Okay, so he got up that. One more weakness of the boat from Boomer is the camo leaks. You have to get up this thing, cannon ship. Oh shit. A good way to end the video. I told you. I will end at a lose. At a loss. I am going to end this video right now. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like if you did. Please subscribe. And we will see you in the next video, which will be on the BTD Battles. Thanks for watching. Bye.